The Chicago Bears take on the Arizona Cardinals week 9. We're going to get into that matchup. And is it a must win for the Chicago Bears under Matt Eberflus era? Man, we're going to get into all that and more right here on Bears News Now. Welcome back to another episode of Bears News Network. I'm your host, Mike Anderson, where we talk Chicago Bears sports like Chicagoans do, man. The number one place for free prizes, and you could have a chance to win a pair of Bears tickets right here on Bears News Network. So before we get into it, like we tell everyone that comes over here and visit us for the first time, hit the subscribe button, share us on social media, and comment done in order to win a prize. Man, if you not have seen some of the prizes that we have over here, just to show you guys a quick picture, we have spatulas, signs, all kind of things, anything you could think of, Chicago Bears memorabilia, we have it for you over here at Bears News Network. And then speaking of prize winners this week, we want to congratulate Patrick Dillon Sr. This week, you was our prize winner. So congratulations, Patrick. We appreciate all the love and support. Thank you, guys. Okay, now one thing that's not in there is the 1985 championship Chicago Bears ring, man, championship ring. That's not included in the regular prize giveaway, but we do have a $5 raffle for that. It's one big old bundle prize package that comes with the 1985 Chicago Bears championship replica ring. And then also it comes with a lot of more Bears memorabilia and one big old bundle gift bag. So if you want or are interested in that, it's a $5 raffle to enter. You can Cash App or PayPal, and you can send your name along with the payment. That's how that one goes. Okay, man, let's get right into the matchup. The Chicago Bears take on the Arizona Cardinals week 8. A lot of people are still trying to stomach the loss to Washington on the Hail Mary, but when we look at the matchup with the Arizona Cardinals and see what they did against the Dolphins last week, when you look at Arizona, they have won the last 3 of the 4 of their games. Kyler Murray, week 8, threw for over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and finished over 100 QBR rating. Marvin Harrison Jr. got things going also with having over 100 receiving yards and a touchdown off of 6 receptions. And then Arizona's rush defense on the defensive side of the ball, they gave up a lot of yards, 25 attempts, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and 6 yards per carry to the Dolphins. The Arizona defense did as well. So when you look at the Chicago Bears and seeing what they did last week against Washington, you can know that about our bright spot was DeAndre Swift getting it going and giving us that spark with him having 18 attempts and rushing over 100 yards and having a touchdown. Caleb Williams, no doubt about it, wasn't his best game over over 100 passing yards and finishing a 59.5 rate. But the Bears defense always stood out and they stayed strong, only 12 points, 4 field goals to one of the best offenses in the NFL. But the Chicago Bears, like we said in recent weeks, they still struggle with the run on the defensive side of the ball, giving up 168 rush yards, 5.3 yards per carry to Washington. And then Jaden Daniels, 300 plus total yards. And then having Terry McLaurin go for 125 receiving yards as well. So the Chicago Bears, no doubt about it, didn't have their best game this past Sunday against Washington, but we was still in a position to win that ball game, but we could not get it done. But like I said, the defense was our bright spot in that game, because if the defense wasn't able to hold up in those situations and cause those 4 field goals, then us as the Chicago Bears wouldn't have been in the position to win the ball game. Now, just a couple of interesting stat track facts that I'm going to share with you guys that I've shared with you guys before. Is the Bears defense is ranked fourth in scoring, only allowing 17 points per game, which is one of the best outputs as far as them ranking and scoring since the 2006 year when they went to the Super Bowl. Now, the Chicago Bears does have the number one red zone defense, only allowing 30 something percent to opponents in the red zone. But this is one thing, they're ranked seventh in third down situations as well. And then Arizona, when you look at their defense, Arizona gives up 52% on third down conversions to opponents. So what does that mean for us in the Chicago Bears offense? What we want to do is we want to rely on those targets that we have for third down situations, like Keenan Allen, who's always been a reliable third down target. Cole Kmet, who's shown he's one of the best tight ends in the league, who's been a safety blanket for Caleb Williams and in past years for Justin Fields on those third down situations. So if you're the Chicago Bears, knowing that they have a 52% chance on third down of completing those third downs, you want to try to take advantage and scheme up players so you can get those third downs going, because that's one area that the Chicago Bears have struggled in starting these ball games early. We always go on 3 and out, and we put ourselves in situations and third and long situations, and we continue to force the 3 and out. So just being able to get in third and manageable situations for the Chicago Bears to where you can complete those third and 4, third and 3, those more manageable third downs. Now, one thing, if you're the Chicago Bears coming off that devastating loss, like I said, you don't want to let one loss become 2 losses. And one thing that the Chicago Bears need to learn under Matt Eberflus is how to beat teams over 500. We have to be able to do that. That's one thing that we have not been able to do over the past couple of years under Matt Eberflus, is to beat the good teams that's over 500 that we should beat. And sometimes when we are in position to beat those teams, we haven't been able to get them done, having 90% of winning percentages going into the fourth quarter in some of those games, and then not being able to pull out the W. So with that being said, is this a must win for the Chicago Bears? A lot of people is going around say Matt Eberflus is in the hot seat because the Chicago Bears have still failed to win. The Chicago Bears home victory is really good. Like, we're good at playing at home in Soldier Field, but it's the away games that we seem to struggle with under Matt Eberflus. So with that being said, is this a must-win game for the Chicago Bears? I want to hear from you guys. Put your thoughts right underneath the video. Now, last week I had 6 keys to victory for the Chicago Bears to win that game against Washington. This week I'm going to get a little bit more simple with it. It seemed like I put too much on the Chicago Bears plate and expected them to do too much, even though they still had an opportunity to win that game. I got 3 keys to victories for this week. Real simple, not too much, but I feel like these can be the things that really get us over the hump and beat Arizona. Number 1, get DeAndre Swift in the running game going early. We always start off stagnant on the offense and really can't seem to get things going. But like I said, one thing that's been the bright spot over these past few weeks is DeAndre Swift and how he's bounced back after his slow start, and he's been continuing to run the ball very well. So you want to try to get DeAndre Swift in this running game going early. That can open up a lot of things as far as with Caleb Williams in the play action, and open up gaps in between the linebackers that you can be able to get that running game going. Another thing, stop Arizona's rushing attack. 168 rush yards they gave up to Washington last week. Stopping the run has been an issue for the Chicago Bears. That's one area that they struggle with on defense. So you want to be able to crack down on that and stop James Conner from getting going, and don't let Kyler Murray get on the move. And then another thing that stood out to me was the defense last week had no takeaways. We need to get a defensive takeaway in this game to get a spark going. It seems like when our defense can take away the ball, that gives a spark to the whole team. And we play a lot much better when our defense is humming. So my 3 keys: get DeAndre Swift going in the running game, stop the rush attack with James Conner and Kyler Murray, and get defensive takeaways in this game. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know you guys' thoughts Who wins this game? Predict the score. I have the Chicago Bears winning 24-19. I want to hear from you guys, though. Predict the score. Best answer wins a prize. I said it, yes. The best answer to predict the score wins a prize. I don't see Arizona really putting up 21 plus points on the Chicago Bears due to the fact that Chicago Bears have been holding teams under 21 points for a long time now. So I continue and I want to continue to see that streak going, and I think it will as well. So I don't see Arizona scoring a big game, but my score prediction is 24-19, the Chicago Bears way. Now, like I said, if you are a Chicago Bears fan, hit that subscribe button. Join the Bears News Network family. Like I said, we have prizes and we give out free tickets once a year, a pair of them, along with free prizes. All you have to do is subscribe, share, and comment done to win the prizes, man. So we appreciate all the love and support, man. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget to do the raffle if you're interested in that. And like me and Cootie always say, bear down and be safe, Chicago.